So as I mentioned earlier, we do have a few new segments for you this year coming up. One of which is where to get the best food in Kingston.
Yeah, so our first food subject this week is ice cream. It's a staple in the student diet. Everybody loves it.
I don't know someone who doesn't. I love it.
Yeah, I've definitely indulged in a few pints on my way off to Stauffer to commit academic adultery, and it's just everybody's favorite. So we wandered the mean streets of Kingston to try and figure out where can one get the best of this tasty treat.
Queens, what's going on? I'm Radha and I'm standing outside of White Mountain here for our new food segment, What is the Best here in Kingston? So obviously with the warm weather, this week is all about ice cream. Guys, welcome to White Mountain. We're here with Jessie. She's one of the supervisors here in a massively beautiful ice cream parlor. Welcome to Queens TV.
Thank you very much.
So what's it been like this summer? It's been a really busy season for you.
Yeah, it was pretty busy in the summertime, but it's quieted down a lot now that it's fall.
And what have you found to be the most favorite flavors that people have been ordering?
The most popular vanilla-based flavor is probably Bee's Nest, which is a vanilla base with caramel and chocolate chip cookie dough. And the chocolate flavor is definitely Death by Chocolate, which is a chocolate base with a Swiss chocolate swirl fudge pieces and chocolate flakes.
Now, White Mountain only does vanilla-based and chocolate-based ice creams, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, all the ice cream's homemade, so there are no like green flavors or bubblegum flavors, so it's all just a vanilla base or chocolate base with things mixed in.
And do you have frozen yogurt?
Yep, and frozen yogurt as well, which we make in the store.
Oh, you make it in the store?
Yeah,
so,
we have like yogurt bars and then we mix the fruit in.
So then what's the difference between those yogurt bars and actual ice cream?
Well, the yogurt bars are just like frozen yogurt, and then the ice cream is actually made with like cream and everything in Renfrew.
And can you still mix in all the fixings with the frozen yogurt as well?
Well, with the frozen yogurt, we only do fruit flavors, so we mix in fresh fruit, and we just make it on one of those machines.
So it's a healthy alternative choice.
Yeah, kind of.
All right, and then how many flavors do you think you have at this particular location? Because I know there's hundreds of flavors at White Mountain.
Yeah, right now we have over 20 flavors, so divided into vanilla and chocolate based, but yeah, we have quite a few right now.
So we're here in the waffle station of White Mountain and it smells absolutely delicious. What's the secret ingredient behind the waffles that you're making here?
We actually don't let that information out, although there is a bit of cinnamon in it, and that's what you will smell when you enter the store.
It smells absolutely delicious. Now, what's the difference between making your homemade waffles here versus, the ones that are normally store-bought you find at other places?
Yeah, well, we could buy the store-bought ones, but they tend to be more stale. If we make waffle cones, we make them that day, and so they're very fresh. Sometimes they're even hot when the customer gets them, which they like. And yes, as I said, we have a good secret recipe.
And what do you find is the quality assurance? How do you know if it's a good cone to keep?
Well, there must be no holes in the bottom, and there can't be any cracks. It can't break. However, if it does break, we actually break them up into little pieces and put them in these bags and sell them to customers as waffle chips.
And what's the best way of eating a waffle chip?
Oh, well, you can just snack on them like little pieces, or if you tend to get ice cream in a dish, maybe dip it in and eat it out.
That sounds absolutely delicious. So what's the process of actually making your waffles here?
Well, we have to mix the batter in, and then we pour it, and we actually squeeze it onto the oven, and then squish it down until it's ready to go, and then we roll them up, and there's your cone.
And how long does that normally take?
Once the ovens are heated up, it can take about a minute to make a waffle cone.
So that's really, really quick, and I'm assuming if you go a little bit more than that, it gets burnt really quickly, doesn't it?
Yes, you have to go fast, and you have to roll very fast since the waffle is actually very hot.
Do you find that when the waffle gets really, really hot, all the ice cream just starts melting and seeping through?
Oh, no, it won't be very hot when we serve it. That will never happen.
So it'll be just the right temperature just to be able to indulge.
Yeah, it cools down by the time we serve it.
And what do you think is the best flavor to eat with the waffle cone?
Oh, I'd say any flavor. Complements them very well.
Why do you think White Mountain is one of the most popular places to be in Kingston?
Well, we've been around for a really long time, so I think it's the reputation, and all of our ice cream is homemade, and we make our waffle cones right here. So I think it's the reputation and just that we have good quality ice cream.
There you have it, Kingston, your #1 spot for ice cream. Queens community, Kingston community, come on out, White Mountain. It's right here by the lake on a beautiful, beautiful warm day. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That place smells absolutely amazing. White Mountain will be open up closer into the school year just because the warm weather is with us for such an amazing amount of time. It is located on Ontario Street, close to the Joy Supper Club, down right by the lake. So if you're interested for a nice cold treat, come check out White Mountain. Once again with Queens TV, I'm Radha.